Ladies and gentlemen, Unzi is back, and I got a story for you all today that ain't just about football. It's about redemption. It's about a man who once led a league, fell off, walked away, and now he's staring at what might be his final shot. We talking about Michael Gallup, a brother who once ran routes like he was born to do it, now finding himself deep in the trenches of an NFL training camp, trying to rewrite his ending. So pour yourself something strong, sit back, and let me walk you through how we got here. Because this ain't just another training camp story. This right here, this is the Last Chance Saloon. And Gallup, he the one walking through those swinging doors, hoping there's still a seat left at the bar. Let's rewind the tape. Michael Gallup came out of Colorado State with that dog in him. Third-round pick in 2018 by the Dallas Cowboys. You know Jerry Jones don't spend third-round picks on nobodies. He saw something in Gallup, that fluid route tree, that deep ball tracking, that aggression at the point of catch. And man, Gallup gave him some value early. In 2019, 66 catches, over 1,100 yards, 6 tutties. He was cooking, opposing DBS toast. But after that, injuries, inconsistencies, and then the big one, that ACL tear in week 17 of the 2021 season. And you'll know what happens in this league when the injury bug bites. You get labeled fragile, then you get faded, then you get forgotten. And that's what started happening to Gallup. He came back in 2022, but he wasn't the same. Not that smooth separator, not that jump ball menace. Dallas, they gave him chances, but after a while the patience dried up. He got released in 2024, and not long after that, he walked away from the game. See, here's where it get real. Gallup had every reason to hang it up. Millions in the bank. Played in the league for 6 years. Came back from major injury. And the offers dry as a Texas summer. He tried to catch on with the Raiders, but man, that didn't even get off the runway. Didn't have the fire. Didn't have the focus. So what'd he do? He stepped away. And let me tell you all something. That ain't weakness. That's honesty. A lot of players in this league play too long because they're scared of what's next. But Gallup, he took a step back. And when he did that, he found his love for football again. Sometimes you gotta lose the game to miss it. And when you miss it bad enough, that hunger come back. And that's what brought him to Washington. Now let me talk about them Commanders for a minute. New ownership, new staff, new quarterback, new everything. And more importantly, new culture. These ain't the same old Commanders from a few years back. They hungry. They ruthless. They building something, and Ron Rivera may be gone, but the mission stays the same. You either earn it or you get gone. They brought in Gallup on a no-guarantees deal. Camp body, maybe. Low-risk flyer. But Gallup didn't show up like no backup. Nah. He came in with a chip on his shoulder, and I love it. That's how you gotta be when you know the clock ticking. No more. Wait till next year. This is next year. And if it don't go right, there ain't no next year. Things started off well for Gallup this spring. Oh, Taz, he was moving like his old self. Footwork crisp. Catch radius still elite. And he was finally getting that confidence back. But just when it started looking like a comeback, boom, hamstring. Missed mandatory minicamp. Just like that, all that early momentum, gone. Now let me tell you all something about hamstrings. They're lingering, especially when you get older. They don't care about your resume, and they don't care that you're trying to win your spot back. They show up, slow you down, and suddenly them young boys start passing you by on the depth chart. The league don't wait for nobody, and Washington's receiver room? Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dotson, rookie burner Jalen Polk, Dax Milne steady in the slot. Then you got the under-the-radar cats like Mitchell Tinsley and Kazmir Allen, trying to make a name. That raw 5 spot, it's like the Thunderdome. Only one man walks out with it. So Gallup got to bring the full package. Sharp roots, no drops, special teams. Yep, that too. If he don't show versatility, he gone. But here's the kicker. If he bowls out, even if Washington cuts him, the tape won't lie. Somebody else will come calling. Preseason is your resume. You make plays, you extend your career. Now you asking, Unks, what's the realistic outcome for Gallup? Let me break it down for you. Best case, he stays healthy through camp, finds chemistry with Jaden Daniels or Marcus Mariota, makes plays in preseason, and slides in as R4 or R5. He brings that veteran presence, helps the rookie quarterback with his savvy, and buys himself another year in the league. Worst case, hamstring flares up. Reps dry up, younger players outshine him, and he don't make the 53. But guess what? Even in the worst case, if he shows heart, if he makes a few preseason splash plays, another team might say, hey, let's bring this guy in. But if he doesn't, that's curtains. Gallup's story ain't rare, but it's real. Every camp got that guy. The once great player trying to prove he's still got something in the tank. You'll remember Des Bryant big in for one more shot. Or Josh Gordon trying to chase the ghosts of his 2013 season. This league got a short memory and an even shorter leash. But Gallup, he different. He left on his own terms. He chose to walk away. And now, he choosing to fight his way back. That takes more courage than folks realize. I talked to enough vets in my day to know, when you coming back for one last shot, it ain't just physical. It's mental. You gotta fight that voice in your head that say, you done. You gotta wake up every day and train like the man ahead of you, even if he's 5 years younger and runs a 4:30. You gotta eat better, sleep better, focus harder than you ever have. Cause that margin for error gone. Gallup's been through the fire already. Injuries, cuts, criticism, self-doubt. Now he gotta take all that, put it behind him, and ball out like his life depend on it. 'Cause in a way, it does. People talk about legacy like it's all about Pro Bowls and Lombardies. But sometimes, legacy's just about how you finish. You ever see a fighter get knocked down, then get up and finish the fight, even though he know he's losing? That's still legacy. That's still respect. Michael Gallup, he ain't trying to be Rome. He just trying to go out on his own terms, with dignity, effort, and no regrets. And I respect the hell out of that. So here's what I need y'all to take from this. Here's what I need y'all to take from this. Michael Gallup is walking into that commander's facility with every eye on him. No promises, no guarantees, just grit, just hunger. And in a league that eats the weak and forgets the fallen, he's fighting like hell to remind folks who he is. Maybe he makes the roster, maybe he don't. But one thing's for damn sure, when Gallup lines up for that first preseason snap, he won't just be running a route. He'll be running for his career. You don't always get a second chance in this life, let alone a third. But when you do, you better grab it with both hands and never let go. Michael Gallup's got one more shot. Let's see what he do with it. On count.